Some people pay over $1,000 a night to sleep in a prison.
Wait, what?
Not a prison hotel. A real prison. The same walls, the same iron bars, the same heavy doors that once locked people inside.
That's impossible. Who would choose to sleep in a prison?
Thousands of people every year, and they love it.
I need a moment.
Today, we are visiting 3 of the most extraordinary hotels in the world. They were all real prisons. Now they are 5-star luxury destinations. The question is, would you sleep there?
Honestly, I want to know more before I answer that.
Good answer. Let's start in Istanbul. Istanbul is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and it has a hotel with a very dark past. It was built in 1918. For 50 years, it held political prisoners, writers, poets, journalists, people whose only crime was their words.
That is not funny. That is actually quite sad.
It is, but here is what happened next. The building was transformed. To transform something means to change it completely. The prison became the Four Seasons Hotel Istanbul. The cells became luxury bedrooms. The exercise yard became a garden restaurant. And today, guests eat breakfast in the courtyard where prisoners once walked in circles.
That is the most incredible irony I have ever heard.
Remember that word, irony. We will come back to it. The Four Seasons Istanbul at Sultanahmet is not just a hotel. It is a living piece of history.
What kind of people were imprisoned there?
Dissidents. A dissident is a person who opposes the government or official rules. Artists, intellectuals, people who wrote books that made politicians uncomfortable.
So the most creative people in Turkey were locked inside this building?
Exactly. And today, that same building is surrounded by some of the most famous landmarks on Earth. You can see the Hagia Sophia from the rooftop.
The Hagia Sophia? That is extraordinary.
The architecture is Turkish neoclassical. Marble columns, ornate arches. A building designed in 1918 that looks more like a palace than a prison.
So the prisoners were locked inside something beautiful?
Which makes it even more powerful. The word for that is irony. Irony is when the reality is the opposite of what you expect. A beautiful building, ugly purpose. Now, the opposite again, beautiful purpose.
My brain is doing something complicated right now.
Good. That means you were learning. A room at the Four Seasons Istanbul starts at around $500 a night.
$500 to sleep in a former prison cell?
The most expensive rooms overlook the Hagia Sophia.
I want one.
Our second hotel is in Boston, USA. The Liberty Hotel.
Liberty. That is a very interesting name for a former prison.
That is the irony again. The Charles Street Jail opened in 1851. It held some of the most notorious criminals in American history. Notorious means famous for something bad. Malcolm X was held here. So were the accused in the Sacco and Vanzetti case.
These are real names from history books.
Real names, real walls. After a $150 million renovation,
$150 million?
It reopened in 2007 as a luxury hotel. The original iron bars are still on the windows. The old jail cells are now part of the restaurant. And the exercise yard, the place where prisoners walked, is now a beautiful landscaped courtyard.
They kept the bars on the windows on purpose?
On purpose. It is part of the experience. The hotel even has a bar called alibi.
Alibi? As in, I need an alibi because I was in prison.
Exactly. Rooms start from around $300 a night. Now, our third hotel is perhaps the most dramatic. Helsinki, Finland. Hotel Katajanokka.
Finland? I did not expect Finland.
The building dates back to 1837. It was a county prison for over 150 years. In 2007, it was renovated and opened as a luxury hotel. To renovate means to repair and improve an old building.
Can you still see that it was a prison?
Absolutely. Thick red brick walls, heavy iron doors. But inside, Nordic luxury. A sauna, a restaurant serving local organic food, breakfast, afternoon coffee, and dinner are all included in the room rate.
Wait, dinner is included?
Every night.
I am reconsidering my answer from earlier.
If you are enjoying this journey, hit subscribe right now. Every week, we bring you extraordinary stories and the vocabulary to talk about them. More stories, more discoveries, more tips to upgrade your English.
And trust me, the next story is even better.
Subscribe, we will see you there.
So, 3 former prisons, 3 extraordinary hotels. Istanbul, Boston, Helsinki. All real, all luxury, all built on a very complicated heritage. Heritage means the history, traditions, and culture that a place has inherited. These buildings carry the stories of the people who suffered inside them.
That is actually quite a heavy thought.
It is, and it raises a real question. Is it right to turn a place of suffering into a luxury destination?
I have been thinking about this. On one hand, the building is preserved. The history is not forgotten. On the other hand, someone is making a lot of money from that history.
Both things are true. That tension, that discomfort, is part of the experience. Some guests say it makes them think. It makes the stay more meaningful.
I think I would feel it, walking through those doors, knowing who walked there before me.
And that is exactly why people go. Not despite the history, because of it.
Okay, my final answer. Yes, I would stay, but I would want to know every story.
I think that is the right answer. Now, today we learned 6 words: transform, dissident, irony, notorious, renovate, heritage.
I already used irony twice today.
Which means it is yours now. That is what real vocabulary feels like. You do not study it, you start using it.
Would you stay in a prison hotel, Ben?
I already have. Istanbul 2019.
What?
Subscribe, and I will tell you the story next time.
Before you go, I have something for you. All 6 vocabulary cards from today are yours. Completely free.
Free? Really?
Download them now. The link is in the description below. Print them, save them, use them today.
I am downloading mine right now.
These words are yours now. Use them. That is how real English works.